What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Welcome to video number 3 out of the 6-part series. So, Stan, what's going to be involved in today's video?
So today we'll give you a little bit of recap here. We're actually just pulling up to a site. This is a design that was sold. So we've actually sold 2 since the last video was recorded. And the one that you guys saw the last time, that one's already been submitted. The design's getting worked on. This is actually a new one that we're going to. So we're going to kind of cover the results we've had once we get back in the truck here. But we're going to show you what it looks like when we sell a design, and then what he has to do to, get all the information, site elevations if needed, and then submitting that to the city. And then, there's a few other things we'll be talking about today, but that's kind of more.
So in today's video, what's going to happen is we're going to show you guys, once we sell a design, you guys are going to see how is it that I take the information and submit it to the design team. Also, we have two more scheduled estimates.
Oh, yeah.
And then possibly some follow-ups. But other than that, come along with us.
Let's go.
Before we step out, I'm going to show you guys what is the first thing that we do in this company before doing anything. And I suggest you do the same. Having an SOP. Check it out. So I pull up their file, right? And the first thing is having a checklist. It seems like there's a lot here, but it's not. We'll probably get through this, in like 45 minutes? Probably a little longer because they're going to be talking to us.
Yeah.
But either way, just having a checklist, anything that you do, having an SOP on, when I get off this truck or when I start this meeting, what are the things that I have to, what are my intentions with this meeting or with this visit on site? So let's go ahead to it. All right, guys, had to stop and get some coffee, but some time has passed. So what did? We went to the on-site evaluation. We got all the measurements. We talked to the homeowners. We actually got some add-ons. What did they add on, Stanley?
Some lighting, some landscaping. I think that was about it.
Yeah, lighting, landscaping. Quite a bit of lighting and landscaping. And, so we'll next... after that, what we did was we went to another estimate that was scheduled from those leads that, from the same ad we've been running, right?
Yep.
And then, so what happened there is we're going to put some ballpark numbers together, send it to them, and then go from there. Now, we're going to head home, eat some lunch. But after that, what we'll do is, we'll show them, we're going to show you guys what happens once we sell the design. So obviously we ran the ad, leads came in, we sold a few designs, we went to the on-site, meaning we intake all the information, and then next we're going to show you guys here how is it that we input the information to be able to transfer it to the design team.
Yep.
So from here we did the on-site, and then the next thing is going to be transferring all the information that we took during the on-site and then transferring it to the design team. So let me turn this camera around so you guys can see exactly how we do it. So you want to hold the camera stand? Yep. So we transferred everything we had on our phones to my computer, and then we go into, remember, every time that a customer pays for a design, automatically a Google Drive gets created, and it has all these folders. So as you can see on this one, we're going to go into designs, on site. And then from here, we drop each one of these videos here individually into whatever category it pertains to. But on this one, here, we're gonna go ahead and drop all these in there. Oh, actually, we have a lot more. I need to highlight all of them. Drop them in there. What I'll do is once they get in there, we'll organize that into each category. But once that happens, the next thing, while that downloads, I'm gonna go back to our Monday board, and then we're gonna go into this person's name. Site evaluation is done. Design, and one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna notify our office. Our design team say on-site videos uploaded, ready for design to be started. Let me know if we need to hop on a quick call. All right, so then we go ahead and update, and then our team gets a notification from there saying, hey, everything's ready. We on the Platis survey as well. Do we have that?
Here's an email.
Let me see. So we're gonna look for the Platis survey. All right, guys. So from here, what's gonna happen is the design team's gonna work on it, and then in the next video, you guys are gonna be able to see how is it that they work on it, what's the process, like changes. We're trying to show you guys as much as we can, showing the design process. But from here, me and Stan are gonna split up. He's gonna go back to the office. I'm gonna hit one more consultation, and then we'll see what happens at that consultation. Right now, we're headed to our 4:30 appointment. Just to recap, this is another one of the appointments that was booked for from the ad that you guys saw that we were running on the first video. And I just wanted to talk a little more about like how this stuff works, right? Like it's not hard, but it's not easy. I'm like this 4:30 appointment right now hasn't even been confirmed. They don't answer. It could be that, hey, we might show up and they're not there. But then again, it all goes back to let's go back to the initial investment. So like I said, which if you haven't, you should go watch the first video. This is our third one on the series, but we haven't yet spent $1,000. So let's say, we spent, let's say $500, right? Because I think it's been like 2 weeks or something like that. We've already closed 2 designs. One of them's for a job that's like $70K. The other one's for like $40. So, even if, let's just say you only close one of these jobs, right? That's $40,000 or the $70K, whatever you want to pick. So you're trading $1,000 for $40,000. I think it's a pretty damn good deal. But then again, I feel like people don't want to make that, especially contractors. Well, at least that's why it's, talked to the most, right? I feel like us contractors, and I'm speaking for myself at the beginning of my journey, we don't want to make that initial investment. It's like we almost want a guaranteed return. And at the end of the day, guys, the minute you choose to go into business, like there's nothing guaranteed. Like I tell a lot of our guys in MDC, the only thing I can guarantee is that you might not wake up tomorrow. That is the only thing I can guarantee. Other than that, hey, or what Stanley says, it's like, hey, the only thing I guarantee is that I'm going to be here till you need me, and that's it. And once you don't, we're gone. But it's like, guys, just make that jump. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. I talk to a lot of contractors that either I'm onboarding into MDC, or either, I just talked to in my DMs that, hey, that you guys are stuck on step one, which is marketing. Like, it is not that hard. Spend some money, see what you get, or you guys don't have to pay a marketing company. Nowadays, there's so many ways to, figure out how to do the marketing on your own. Doesn't have to be the best. It's just like, at the end of the day, get yourself out there, or just, do the organic content, but just start, guys. Don't forget to do your marketing, and, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Actually, you know what? This guy just confirmed. So, so we're going to be there early to our last appointment of the day. and we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't bring you guys into these appointments because it's potential customers that we've never met, and I don't want to put, a camera on their face when we've never even met them. So yeah, let's go see what this guy looks like. He wants to replace, I'm looking at my notes here, looks like he wants to replace a deck. He's either looking for concrete or patio, so we have to go under and heavily educate him on why pavers are better than concrete, and that's a fact. And we are out. 25 minutes into the consultation. We got we gave them all the information that we could. Really, really nice couple. And yeah, they had a pretty bad situation there. Whoever did their patio did a horrible job. It was a concrete guy. I don't know how the hell he tied it up. He I don't know if it's rebar or what, but it's sinking in really bad, and it's pulling down the siding. So yeah, and it's not even I don't know, not even a year old. Pretty bad. I wanted to take a video so bad to be able to put it on the screen here, but I just knew that they knew that they would notice that. But guys, I don't know, just a reminder, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Don't, or ask for help, or and I know a lot of guys, you guys are gonna say, yeah, well, if you how are you gonna learn this and that? But dude, don't learn on the customer's pocket. Learn on your dime. Like, I'll tell you guys, a lot of things that I still build, because we're always trying to reach new levels, right? A lot of the things that we build even now, if we don't know what we're doing, make sure that you charge enough to go pay somebody else that knows what they're doing. You learn from it, and then now you know for next time. Or even if you don't charge enough, I don't care if you have to lose money. Lose the money, and it's an investment. Hey, go pay somebody that does know what they're doing to do it right, because it's pretty messed up, guys. Like, these homeowners, it's like we all buy things, right? We're all consumers. So like, if you're spending your money, think about it, and you trust somebody with that money, it's hard-earned money. And I had to tell these homeowners, like, hey, none of this is good. We have to scrap everything. It's like, you could just see it in their face, like, holy shit, like, we can't fix it. It's like, no, there's no fixing. Not only do they lose their money, they're gonna pay extra to get rid of all this crap that you built that was wrong. So, something to think about, guys. Something to think about, and I hope you guys take that message in the right way, because like I said, it's just do the right thing, guys. But yeah, just to recap how today went, I think today went pretty well. Like I said, this couple here sounded very promising. You could just tell they want to talk about it. I've learned to just give as much information as possible and not push as much as I used to, because that backfires. But yeah, I gave them as much information as they could and wanted, as much information as I could give them, and as much as they wanted. And yeah, I'm just gonna follow up with them. That's where the follow-up game starts. I think in the next video is where I'm gonna show you guys how is it that we follow up. I'm gonna show you guys our pipeline. I'm gonna show you guys all of that stuff, and you guys will be able to see how, yeah, these designs, we might not close all of them in the spot, and a lot of them you're not gonna close on the spot. They do wanna think about it. They do wanna sleep on it. They wanna talk to other people. But yeah, on this next video, you guys are gonna see the follow-ups, the design process. We're gonna try to show you guys as much as we can on what happens after we run the ad, schedule the calls, go see the potential customer. Like, we're gonna show you guys what happens there when we do close and when we don't close. With all that being said, guys, you guys made it to the end, and if you did, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.